Hello everybody, Agvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we made our way to the teleporter. Seems like the war at Sword Valley is going pretty well, so let's continue our mission here. We have made it to the Machina's capital. Ardinia. I was expecting a little bit more of that scene, but okay. So this is the Machina's capital. This is where the Machina are from. And if you're wondering, hey, these windows look very similar, that's because the capital is right at the face of the Machina. This is the vents that you see from the outside.
So this is the Machina's capital?
Yes, Agniratha. The heart of the Machina civilization.
It looks so desolate. Like there are no signs of anyone living here.
It truly is a soulless city.
Here, bad place. Ricky want to go.
So the Machina built this whole city? Not too shabby.
It looks like the buildings have been here for a very long time.
Look, Shulk. Dino Beast. Dino Beast eats city.
A dino beast? Here?
But how?
It is a Telethia. It looks like it's stone. Why would there be a Telethia in a place like this?
The fossilized Telethia are what remain of the beasts that attacked the capital in the ancient battle.
Why did the Telethia attack your city? Wasn't the ancient battle only between the Bionis and the Mechonis themselves?
The answer to your question can be found in that tower, the data center. It is better that you see with your own eyes. Only then will you truly understand what happened between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
So we have our objective, to go to the data tower. Which is pretty much all we're going to be doing in this episode, because there is a lengthy cutscene here and we can't explore the city. You want to know why? Well, this should put you very close to the data center. You're also going to be noticing a lot of quest markers. They're all sort of merging together. But more importantly, let's say you don't want to go to the central tower and you want to continue going forward, especially since you see an ether crystal deposit here. You have to go to the data center. Yes, there is an invisible wall here preventing you from exploring the rest of the city until you go to the data center and witness the cutscene there. This is, I think, one of the few, if not only, times the game does this, where it's like, yeah, no exploring, go do story. So yeah, we can't explore the rest of the city until we go to the data center. This also means we can't do any of the quests that they give us, as most of the quests here involve the city. So here, let's check out these terminals and collect these quests. Some Mechon are out of control and ignoring their orders. They must be neutralized. Civil protection. You have to retrieve an order from the ancient terminal. Destroy the Mechon that's disobeying orders. So we need to kill some dreads. The M55 dreads are dispersed throughout Agatha. Some Mechon are out of control and ignoring their orders. They must be neutralized. Receive an order. We have to kill the radar. M67 radars are mainly located in the Sondona Plaza. Some Mechon are out of control. The Grand. The M87 Grands are located at the Dudos, Osiras, and Halia Some Mechon are out of control and ignoring their orders. They must be neutralized. So you want us to kill some haste. The M67 haste are located in Residential District 2. Some Mechon are out of control and ignoring their orders. They must be neutralized. Receive an order, we have to kill the Scare. M36 Scares are dispersed throughout Agatha. Out of control. We have to kill the offensive Braves. The offensive Braves are mainly located in the Sondona Plaza. Some Mechon are in possession of excess power. Mechon must have equal power. Victory can only be assured if all individuals follow orders. Unbalanced power is unstable. Punish the offenders. So we receive an order to destroy a Mechon disobeying orders. I believe this is a unique monster. So we need to locate the Vagabond Adolia. Odolisi, or how you say it. It's located at the Hala's Pillars. I believe that is a unique. Matter of fact, I think this one gives us mission that has us hunt down unique monsters. Excess power. Want us to kill the Wise Gregory. The Wise Gregory is located in some Domino Plaza. Some Mechon are in access of more power. You want us to kill the Meladella Veladella. Or Meditative Veladella is located near the rear of Sedona Plaza. Gonna possess a power. They must be killed. The Raffle Obias. The Raffle Obias is located at Dillo's Pillar. Performing enemy combatant strength analysis. Samples from small Telethia that attacked Argonia required. Investigate the 4 specified Telethia immediately. So we need to find these 4 Telethias. You receive an order from an ancient terminal. The terminal is analyzing the Telethia that attacked Argonia. Investigate the Telethia corpses. The Telethia can be found at the following locations: Hades Pillar, Dino's Pillar, Elegy of Maynif, Carlos Pillar. The 4 samples shall be used for classification. Aglonia must be restored to a state of perfection. Collect repair materials for the damaged structures. So you want us to collect new parts S's and fairy tale doodles, which the new parts can be found from the small Mechon in this area, so it doesn't tell us the name of the Mechon it wants us to hunt. And the fairy tale doodles are, I believe, items that we can collect. We received orders from an ancient terminal. Destroyed buildings need to be restored. Newest parts of fairy doodles are required. Aglonia must be maintained in a state of perfection. Collect the repair materials for the damaged structures. So we want us to get some new parts L's from the large and some grape springs. New parts L's and grape springs required. And here we have a shop. So here you can get some pretty good items. Although some of these items you can find are usually dropped by the enemies. So if you've been fighting enemies at all in Mechonis Field, and especially in Central Factory, you should have most of these weapons. So the weapons are not that interesting. It is the equipment that we mainly want to look at. So speed goggles, that gives me aggro down. Gives her pretty high Ether defense. Ether goggles, decent defense. Gives her debuff resist. That's not too bad. The attack goggles gives her arts heal. That's really good. Power goggles, that gives her an aggro up. So if I want her to draw more enemy aggro, I might get the attack goggles and maybe later get the power. This is heavy, so it's not as good. Wow, not as good as what they got. Okay. Wait, Charlotte can equip heavy stuff, can't she? Sign for old foot soldier. What's the difference? Speed frame. Let's look at Fiora's. Haste. Ooh, haste would be good. I believe that makes it that way she attacks more often. Yeah, increase speed by auto attacks. That wouldn't be too bad. She would take a hit in her stats, but not too bad. Attack plus that increases weapon and maximum damage by 36%. That's not bad either. And then heal damage 5. 20% chance of recovering 100. Ooh, I think I might get that for Fiora. Alright, let's look at the arms for Fiora. Speed, agility up, that could be really good for her. Ether up, strength up, and good footing. I think I will get you the agility up. And then the feet. Speed boosters gives her agility up. That wouldn't be too bad. Ether up. Strength. Top horses. I'll get you strength up. And then her drones. Cannon drones 2. That's not bad. Let's get you this. And look at the shoes. Ooh, you benefit from them greatly, Ricky. Always open for business. Alright, so let's start changing some equipment. Well, you get this weird thing. Put that on. Have this. That looks very interesting for Fiora. Charla. I don't know how she's going to be walking in that. That'll be a challenge in itself. Like how that looks. We got everything I want to give to everybody. We have the Capital Control Center. All unresolved issues requiring immediate attention at present. Resolve all issues to receive a key to the top for a special view. So here's our reward if we complete all their quests. So let's make sure we do that. Now let's head up and see what we can discover in the data center. Yeah, probably after this cutscene is when we'll end the episode, so let's get a pretty good chunk of story, if I remember correctly. Let's go experience some story. At the data center.
It looks like the power's up and running.
Fiora, what's the matter?
Everyone, follow me.
What is that?
It looks like it's here. But it's just an image.
No way. Whoa, you're right.
These are memories of a time long forgotten.
Fiora.
Hey,
They were left behind by the Machina before they abandoned this place, so that others may know their story.
Her voice sounds like...
In ancient times, when the Bionis and the Mechonis came into existence, I was born as well. Just as the Bionis had a soul, I came to exist in this world as the soul of the Mechonis. I created my children on Mechonis and acquired this body. They called themselves Machina, and Mechonis was transformed into a world brimming with life. The Machina gave rise to an advanced civilization and built this great city.
This city?
can't believe it used to be so lively.
They lived their lives in peace and harmony. The gentle Machina worshipped me. Life also flourished on Bionis. The Machina generously shared the fruits of their civilization with the peoples of the Bionis. They believed their two worlds would grow hand in hand. Then, a terrible fate descended on them from above.
Is that the Monado?
But why? Why would the Bionis...
Wielding the Sword of Light, the Bionis attempted to destroy the Machina.
Are those Telethia?
I tried to save the Machina and confronted the Bionis. And so, I confronted Zanza.
Zanza?
The battle waged on and on. Even as our life forces depleted, Zanza and I continued to fight. However, it did at last come to an end.
The giant.
This is when Zanza was imprisoned.
Taking advantage of my final blow to the Bionis, its beings took Zanza and sealed him firmly away. However, the battle with Zanza had greatly consumed my life force. I warned the surviving Machina that the Bionis had not yet been destroyed, and that one day he would be released.
I'm the one who released him.
I then entered a long and deep slumber, in preparation for Zanza's inevitable reawakening.
It's all clear to me what you wanted to do. Stop the battle between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Fiora, I see now. It was her inside you.
Yes. Lady Mayneth desired a body in which she could be free. And after you were captured by Egil's Mechon, it was I who transferred her soul into your body.
But why did it have to be my body?
Because you are close to Shulk, the heir to the Monado.
It was all because of our world, because of Bionis, that this city was devastated.
Now I understand why Egil would want to stop the Bionis from reawakening.
I get it too. But how's killing any of us gonna solve his problem?
Precisely. What happened to the Machina was a tragedy. But we cannot forgive the Mechon attack on Bionis.
What worries me is the Monado that the Bionis used. It's no different from how the legends describe, but still.
It must hold a deadly power.
But you have used it wisely, Shulk. It has not overwhelmed you, as it did me.
He's right. If you hadn't been using the Monado, we wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes.
But it was Zanza who bestowed this sword upon me.
However, it is not Zanza who now wields the Monado. It is you, Shulk. That is also the reason why Mayneth chose Fiora as a vessel, so that the tragedy of he who wields the Monado would not be repeated.
The tragedy of he who wields the Monado.
Shulk, believe. Believe in the path you have chosen, and those who walk it with you. Mayneth once said this of the Monado. The Monado is not simply a unique weapon. It is the light within each and every person in this world.
Light? What do you mean?
It is the light of life. The will to survive no matter what. Perhaps Lady Mayneth was drawn to your light. Beyond there lies the Mayneth Shrine. Egil will be there. Is it still your intention to defeat Egil? That has not changed.
We understand the history of Mechonis now. If he is willing to listen, we will try to reason with him. But if not...
I understand. Then, if that is your decision, so be it. I will try to persuade Egil one last time, but I am prepared for his refusal.
Vinaya.
I know Vinaya said she'll try to persuade him, but she didn't sound confident.
We have to go after her.
But how do we get to the shrine from here?
Up ahead is a transporter leading to the shrine. but it's inactive. We need to trigger the verification devices to activate it. We'll find one at the top of each of the 4 pillars. If we trigger them all, we can use the transporter.
How Fiora know that?
Mayneth's memories. She tells me these things.
Do you know how to trigger them?
Maybe my body itself is the key.
Okay. Then let's get searching.
And after that big story dump, we have to activate the shrine to the transporter. The transporter to Maya's shrine within Agroria is locked. Find a way to unlock it and use the transporter. And of course we have the verification. So yeah, we will do all that in the next episode along with the quests in this area. So if you enjoyed this episode, do like the video as it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts in this episode. And share the video so more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I will see you all next time. Later.